I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield.
Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing.
Terence Crawford aimed a pointed remark at Floyd Mayweather following reports that authorities confiscated $250 million from Mayweather's home. Crawford suggested that Mayweather relies on his wealth and celebrity as a form of protection, hinting that his public image serves as a shield. The remark highlighted the vulnerability behind Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, exposing it as more facade than fortitude.
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah,
but like his core personality and his way.
Floyd Mayweather revealed that he no longer engages with online critics. In the past, a younger version of himself would reply to every comment. The undefeated boxer explained that now his attention is on business ventures and self-improvement, leaving behind the routine of defending himself on social media.
On myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. What's important to me right now is my real estate.
Floyd Mayweather has been dealing with major tax issues with the IRS. He reportedly owed more than $22 million for taxes dating back to 2015, which led the IRS to place a federal tax lien on him. Mayweather turned to the U.S. tax court, seeking a temporary delay, explaining that most of his wealth was tied up in illiquid assets and asking to settle the debt later. The IRS rejected his proposal for installment payments, stating that he had enough resources to cover what he owed.
And it looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Right, and according to the Law 360 report, here's a direct quote. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days from which he intends.
Floyd Mayweather has stated that he owns over 100 real estate properties, including a major purchase in Manhattan. He claimed to have acquired 62 buildings in New York City entirely on his own, without partners. However, some reports indicate that his actual ownership in these properties might be smaller than he suggests, raising questions about the true size of his real estate holdings.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did. You donated millions of money and buildings to victims of the LA wildfire. And I saw that. That was a cool thing you did.
I feel like if you're in a position to give back, why not? We have a great team.
You're in a position to give back.
Yes. I have a strong team and a great team, and God has truly, truly blessed me to put me in a position, not just to be able to make a lot of money, but also give back. If not just my time, but also financially.
Did you ever get an itch to get back in the ring at all?
No, not at all. No.
Not even a little, not even there. You don't see anything go, I
sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch every week and a wire coming every week. Millions every week. That's why I'm Floyd Money Mayweather every week.
I know. But yeah, I know, but you're so good at it.
Floyd Mayweather is famous for flaunting his extravagant homes and a collection of high-end cars, highlighting his wealthy lifestyle. His social media frequently gives fans a peek into this opulence, including shots of his large garage stocked with luxury vehicles.
I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys?
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Terence Crawford has openly challenged Mayweather, questioning both his fortune and his abilities in the ring. When asked about a potential fight between them, Crawford confidently claimed that he would come out on top.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm going to always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
In reply to Crawford's comments, Mayweather stayed calm, showing respect for Crawford's career and avoiding any confrontations. Crawford has also claimed that Mayweather received intravenous treatments ahead of his fight with Manny Pacquiao, a method that is prohibited in professional boxing.
You guys can use IVs to rehydrate?
We can't use IVs either.
No? When did they change that?
I ain't never, they changed anything. I think that was legal because when Floyd fought Pacquiao, that was a thing. That he was using IVs or something like that. But yeah, you can't use that stuff.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's why they outlawed it.
Fans and analysts have started comparing Mayweather's legacy to Crawford's, with some pointing out that Crawford is reaching milestones that Mayweather never did during his career.
Floyd versus Triple G. Listen, man, Floyd didn't fight him, and Floyd is an all-time great. But what a missed opportunity. You got Crawford going from 135 and talking about fighting Canelo at 168. It's kind of the same thing, except for Floyd fought a few times at 154. I'm not faulting Floyd for not fighting Triple G. I totally get it. I'm just saying that upper echelon, the reason why I will always have Sugar Ray Leonard over Floyd is the crazy, the insane part of it. What Terence Crawford is talking about doing, he ain't saying, let me meet Canelo at a catchweight. Canelo's undisputed there. Let me go get him.
Triple H has taken aim at Mayweather, pointing out that age and ongoing controversies suggest he's no longer the fighter he once was. While Mayweather claims to have made billions throughout his boxing career, opponents like Logan Paul have disputed this. Paul alleges that Mayweather still owes him millions from their 2021 bout, citing unpaid portions of his guaranteed purse and shares from pay-per-view revenue. Mayweather denies any wrongdoing, explaining that delays are due to the way pay-per-view payments are processed. On top of that, staff at his Mayweather boxing and fitness gyms have staged protests over unpaid wages, raising further questions about his financial management. Altogether, these incidents cast doubt on the extent of his wealth and his reliability in meeting financial commitments.
He's made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. Which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Floyd Mayweather is widely recognized as one of the most skilled boxers of his era, but his actions outside the ring often draw more criticism than admiration. Much of this stems from his boastful personality, which has been called out by both fans and fellow boxing legends. Roy Jones Jr., a celebrated fighter himself, has openly expressed his disapproval, stating that Mayweather doesn't deserve the title of the greatest of all time. According to Jones, true greatness in boxing comes from humility, respect, and contributing positively to the sport, not just from an unbeaten record or displaying wealth.
To a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go up top there? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got to 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0. Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you.
Deontay Wilder has also weighed in with criticism, sharing that while he aims to achieve the same financial success as Mayweather, he feels Floyd doesn't support others chasing similar goals. Wilder described him as envious, unable to watch other fighters gain fame and wealth without resentment. When questions arise about his finances or public image, Mayweather tends to respond by showcasing his riches. In a viral clip, he challenges why people focus on his possessions, then proceeds to display luxury watches and stacks of cash, emphasizing his continued financial dominance. Rather than addressing these concerns with openness or humility, he doubles down on his image of extravagance.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? You know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, if I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made, all motherfucking day.
In several interviews, Mayweather has claimed that much of the criticism directed at him comes from jealousy. He argues that many people struggle with seeing a successful black man enjoying life on his own terms. While there may be some validity in pointing to societal envy and double standards, framing it as the sole reason for criticism can also come across as a way to deflect accountability.
The biggest artist, you wouldn't even know, because my name don't have to be on everything. I have to be the marquee. Yeah, because sometimes if you put your name on certain things, you got people that's gonna be jealous. So sometimes I was like, I don't got to have my name on it to collect the check.
So in the beginning, you know, I feel like people was rooting for me, wanted the best for me. And the more and more as I accomplished more and kept accomplishing things, then you start seeing like different things. Then you start saying, he's a wife beater, or he's not that smart, or you hear so many different things. And I just feel like, okay, you're entitled to believe whatever you want to.
Mayweather once mentioned that he had $123 million in a single bank account, highlighting his ability to manage wealth. On the surface, it seems impressive, but it stands in stark contrast to reports of his unpaid taxes.
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
200 million, 300 million.
Dollars?
Yeah, in different accounts.
According to Joe Rogan and other sources, Mayweather reportedly owes the IRS roughly $20 million. This large sum raises questions about his financial responsibility. The contrast between displaying his wealth and falling short on legal obligations suggests a focus on image over accountability.
That money to the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money that there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats.
Mayweather's high-end lifestyle, filled with luxury cars, extravagant homes, and costly shopping sprees, hasn't been without repercussions. Reports indicate that despite his spending, he hasn't always kept up with the taxes tied to these purchases. This has resulted in serious legal troubles, growing debts, and ongoing federal scrutiny. Looking to stay ahead in finance, Mayweather has also publicly embraced cryptocurrency, promoting various projects and presenting himself as a forward-thinking investor.
Cryptocurrency, I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave, you know what? Be the best.
Mayweather's involvement in cryptocurrency hasn't been free of controversy. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission charged him for failing to disclose payments he received while promoting initial coin offerings. This breach of transparency not only violated federal regulations, but also undermined public trust, indicating that he prioritized personal profit over genuinely informing fans about investments.
Executing these scams are like anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian, David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now, everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box, do whatever you want.
Mayweather's promotion of NFTs and other digital assets has been seen by some as another way to capitalize on his fans' trust. Many view these ventures as more of an extension of his flashy persona than as carefully considered investments.
Resale for Bulls on the Block owners, and it says to celebrate the partnership between Duarte and Floyd, we are having a first pre-sale for the community Roy has created. So obviously that means he created Bulls on the Block. I checked and sure enough, that's true. So that's super cool. Maybe his partnership with Floyd here will help boost Bulls on the Block even more. I know I talked about Bulls on the Block, a month ago maybe. I'm not really sure how Bulls on the Block is doing nowadays. I haven't really checked on it in a while, but maybe this will boost their sales a little or give them a little bit more hype. Then on August 8th, there was a pre-sale for Discord members, which stinks. So there's already been 2 pre-sales, but I'm not sure how many of these guys were actually sold. But yeah, there's a Discord with this, so definitely be sure to go hop in that Discord because maybe Floyd Mayweather will hop in. So whether or not you actually own one, it's still cool. Maybe you'll get to see some interesting stuff in there. Like the Tom Brady one the other day.
Floyd Mayweather has openly stated that financial success matters more to him than how he's remembered. That mindset has shaped the direction of his entire career. While it has undoubtedly brought him enormous wealth, it has also drawn ongoing criticism. By placing money above legacy, he has distanced himself from fans who prioritize humility, character, and respect for the sport.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that, I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hate on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw a scenic route.
That wraps up today's video.